Well, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to my Big Shoot and YouTube simulcast together. This is DoctorGames101, and today and this month, of course, is November 2023, or November 18th, more exact. And obviously, is my monthly updates where I tell you what's going on with my channel, my projects in my channel and all, or channels. Just a general talking, rambling, ranting, maybe stuff like that, basically. And I think this month I should talk more about the updates going on with my activity on my other channels as well as you guys what I'm going to do for the next few days. So, first and foremost, I'd like to say this though. Now, I did post some comments in general speaking to certain channels, or most not certain channels, but some channels that I've been following for years now, whether they're new users or they've been around for 10, 20 years almost, and they have different like channels, different videos from different channels here and there, or they create new accounts, stuff like that. So, you know, and some of my comments can be a little bit controversial, or some of these things I post online on videos, whatever, like the war antics videos, or my political videos in general speaking, we'll talk about or analyzing certain topics or issues. And it does get carried away where I might be too extreme with my content or what I put in the content. And yes, it can be offensive too, but it's YouTube, it's the internet. There's all sorts of content that's different that varies from people to people, place to places, cultures and subcultures, and even subcultures, and so on and so forth, like a culture within a culture within a culture, or a community within a community within a community. Games included. So I'm one of those in those type of communities, and yeah, I'm from a place where it's a violent neighborhood and a violent area of New York City. In the past, it was very high crime in my neighborhood, about 25 years ago at least. And since the 25 years, crime has gone down tremendously over the last 25-year period, to the point that there's very few shootings, there's very few killings, there's very few stabbings and robberies. Yes, it still goes on in the city to this day here in New York City, but in my part of the city, it's like a hit and miss. So it's like you can't tell what's going on outside until you go outside, obviously, because it's the internet. We're all indoors, most of us who are from a well-to-do, not well-to-do family, but a working class family like myself. You want to get something out of life, you gotta work for it. What you put into life or what you get out of it, and that's what's going on with me. So sometimes I'll perhaps uh, my thoughts out there publicly and piss myself off or piss people off with my comments, or I become upset and I spread my obsession to others, and it gets spread after a while too. And I starting to see that with certain users on the internet, whether you see it or not. That's not the point right here. The point is that you have to understand, like I'm coming from a place where it's distinct from other places. No, I'm not your Onisias. I'm not your Trishas. I'm not your Repsias. I'm a guy who was once, not once, but this area was considered to be a ghetto at one point. I don't know why would they call it a ghetto. Most of the people I live around with here in this part of the city, but it is what it is, and I have to deal with it. I have to deal with the fact that the YouTube life is different from my everyday life. And in the YouTube life, my environment or my way of being over the last 25, 30 years, now I'm 35 years old, 36 years old, my demeanor can be pronounced onto what happened in my life over the last several decades. Whether it's 20 years ago or even 30 years ago, or even just the last couple of years. And so, yes, I do over exaggerate certain beliefs I have, or certain political views I have, certain content I distribute out there with the war antics videos I show off weapons and battles of wars or wars altogether, or very important people, very important events, very important speeches, etc., etc., etc. As well as just so far as made two videos over the last couple of years so far. I will continue to do more on war antics on my other channel, and you guys can check that out. Update over there on my other channel, so as I want to know more information about what happened with my videos over there. But for this video, for kind about politics, not politics with video games and all on this channel, I want to focus more on video gameplay with you guys. Sometime this week of Thanksgiving, week of 2023, I'll try to do some sort of gameplay with the mixture of games like Lies of P, with Apex Legends, perhaps Final Fantasy VII Dirge of Cerebrus, which is like a shooting game with Vincent included as one of the characters of Final Fantasy VII, who is now the main character in this game or the game I mentioned. I'm not sure how much more gameplay I could do exactly in the week of this week exactly. Hopefully, in the next few weeks, I'll distribute the gameplay and continue to play more Metal Gear Solid 3, Snake Eater. Now, not the one that's the remake. That's not coming out next year. The one I'm playing is from the Xbox 360 PS3 era, which is the HD collection. So I'll be playing more of that. That's part 5 cut up sometime this week or sometime next month, between this week and next month, hopefully. Basically, for the next month and a half to 2 months, I'll be doing like Christmas, Thanksgiving related matters with you guys. Whether it's not on the Christmas day per se, but or Thanksgiving per se, or Kwanzaa week, whatever. That's Kwanzaa week is from December 26th to January 1st. Just let people know what Kwanzaa is, and Kwanzaa is about tradition and family and the African countries thereof, or in the African American community here in the United States. That was started by the name of Dr. Karenja, if I pronounce his name properly. He was a, um, a radical of sorts from the 1970s and he turned that into an actual holiday since the 1970s for the last 35, 40 years now. He's still alive, last time I checked. He might be like retired right now from all this radicalism and stuff like that. It's a weird story with him, but it's worth it to know more about Kwanzaa. So, other than that, yeah, that's what's going on for the last few. Will go on for the next few weeks to a couple months. Right now, currently made some money off of Z League officially, and before October of 2023, and then further go back October 23 and further go back to the first month of last year for Z League. I started doing in August 2022. So for the last year, I've been accumulating Z coins more than actual cash. That is why I wasn't getting anywhere with much of what's going on with my income with this Z League thing. And so I improved. I'm in training for these tournaments. I thought I'll never be a part of any time in the future because back from 2021 until 2022, every day, not all day long, but every morning, I'll wake up, play 2 to 3 hours prior to my studying at my colleges, online colleges, classes, stuff like that. I will play Apex, intensify my training, go out there and do rank leagues, the best of my ability, and it was very balanced of rank leagues. And now, since August of 2022, right now, I've been doing Z League, right? And I so far made about at least about $100 so far as of last week or two, up to that point, 150, $125 at the most. So you think to yourself, Doctor Gates, why would you continue still doing it if you can only make so little cash? It's not only the principle that counts, but also the fact that you still make money. Potentially speaking, I didn't put risk into too much risk into the matter. I was being too conservative with my game plan. I was being too conservative with the risks that were involved in the matter. I was going for 100 Z coins at a time instead of $5, $10. Sometimes even higher of Z coins where I had to intensify my actual competition with these people online. And hopefully these are people I'm going up against that are real life players on the app of Z League. Because prior to the Z League app, I was on the website, and then during that time on the website, there are people that are prepared for these tournaments. While me, of course, I was not too prepared for them exactly. Yes, I was getting 100 here, once a Blue Moon first place prize. Sometimes I'll get third place, second place. Most of the time, I get like sixth place, fifth place, eighth place, 11th place. Still get 100 coins no matter what. Then all of a sudden, it's not enough after a while because sure, I bought like a gift card for about Amazon, gift card for what's it called? The gift cards for the for Xbox stuff like that. Was about $10, if not more so. So more power to me, right? More power to the players, right? That's the GameStop motto and shit like that. So, yeah, guys, it's been a roller coaster ride with Z League. I'll continue to do more of it for a few more weeks easily, perhaps a few months. And I got nothing better what else to do with myself as far as like just I'm just doing like my constant up to date of current events, what's going on with Israel Palestine war, and with the war in Ukraine and stuff like that. We already know the details, or you heard about the news so far about that. I'll talk more about that on my political channel, my main channel, if ever, right? And yeah, the show must go on, guys. So thanks for stopping by, watching my updates every month at least once. See these monthly updates. I already uploaded episode 85 clip of the Less Than Us Gaming podcast with Triple J, of course. I will try to upload the full episode to my as unlisted, of course, because you have to watch it through my Patreon. Everything's down below the description box. So go to patreon.com/, DoctorGames101 to view the listing of all the podcasts other than episode 8. Episode 8 I was not a part of because I was sick, or I couldn't do much with myself that night. So it was that bad going to the gym that night. I was very intense with that workout and stuff. Woo. So I think I'll plan going to the gym today or tomorrow. I'm thinking more like most to go about either Wednesday or Thursday, most likely, because I think I have Tuesday an appointment to see the doctor. Because these workouts are intense when I go through. Yes, Dr. Games, you're only on the bike for 30 minutes. Yes, Dr. Games, you're only lifting 100 pounds on the bilateral press and stuff like that, like, or the military press and shit like that. Like, yeah. Until you get older, it's harder to go to the gym more than ever. Yes, I should get enhancements and drink protein shakes. Yes, I've been doing it for the last 6 months at least. And I lost so far about 45 pounds at most so far. I should lose 50 pounds by now, to be more exact right now. I did it before, I did it again. I could have gotten 60, 70 pounds this year, but, that's later, a couple more months, I might do that, get up to 65 pounds, something like that. Just wish me luck to get to that point of losing that much weight. Because my doctor is telling me to lose weight or to go through the gastric bypass surgery like Boogie 2988 went through. And, and I really don't want to do it because it's the mindset that counts with going for those surgeries afterward. Because you can't have you cannot have like your simple cheeseburgers, your McDonald's, your Applebee's and Chinese food and pizza. Like you can't have all this shit in your stomach right after the surgery, and even weeks after, months after the surgery, you cannot have all this delicious food. So it's the mindset I need to focus on the transition from eat all this healthy food to having something simple, nutritious, uh, plentiful, healthful, things that matter. So yeah, man, it's guys, it's been a rough, not rough, but it's been a up and down roller coaster with this gaming aspect and stuff like that. Um, I can't really apologize for the comments I posted or the videos I made over the last few years, if not 15 years, on my other channel, let alone commenting altogether. It's just that, as a gamer, I grew up on video gaming. That's who I am. Whether it's a persona on YouTube or it's in a real life scenario. That's what's going on. I can control it. Of course, I can control my emotions. I can control my intensity of anger and rage and things that matter. It's just that I can channel it through gaming or through putting that shit out there in a trolling type of sense to these politicians or bankers or even not everyday people, but it's just political leaders in general. It's something to channel my stress towards. Whatever Nikki Haley says she wants to expose everyone on the internet for, Nikki Haley is an ambassador to the U.S. back in the 2010s. But she really is a weird one because it's going to go against her as well too. So more power to her. I'll talk more about that on my political channel, my main channel. Please thumbs up, subscribe and share. Donate to my Patreon. Everything's down below in the description box. If you cannot donate, share my videos around. I greatly appreciate it. It's more power to you guys. And you guys are the ones who determine if this channel was successful or not. And, I'll do more gameplay as soon as I can. Alright, guys? And I'll see you in the next video. Have a nice day. Bye.